Good morning. I'm out recording this video on the middle of a lake because this is where I did my morning meditation. I'll tell you what, if you want to reinvent yourself over 50, you have to do the work, and you have to fully understand who you are and what you want to do. And there is a battle that goes on when you're trying to reinvent yourself, when you're trying to make changes. There is a battle that goes on between your ego, your personality, and your soul, sort of that inner piece of who you are. And for me, I found that doing morning meditation about 20 to 30 minutes every single day gives me the peace to be able to work on that reinventing. Because sometimes there's patterns that we have that we get locked into in our lives. And if you want to change them, you're gonna have to fight that ego and that personality because they're ingrained, they're there, they're holding you back. They're holding you on to who you used to be and all the patterns that got set up throughout your life. But if you want to make those changes, I have found that just a little bit of time that's carved out for me to stop the runaway thoughts that go into my mind, to get back to who I am today, and to really ground myself in who I want to be tomorrow. Change isn't easy. Starting over at 50 was hard, and I'm only 4 years into it, and I have a long way to go, but I have made amazing strides. I've lived by this motto of try new things, and things like going camping was not something that I would have done. Certainly owning a little kayak and paddling out into the middle of the lake to meditate for 20 minutes is not something I would have done 4 years ago. If you want to reinvent, if you want to take your life in a new direction, you're going to have to come up with new habits, and you're going to have to do them every single day, and you're going to just have to work to get yourself to that next side. So I think meditation's important. Now, when I talk to people, a lot of people say, Tom, I've tried to meditate. And you know what? I did too. I tried many times just to be able to get into the habit, much less be able to properly figure out how to do a meditation practice. But you have to do it every day, and you have to realize that, yeah, your mind is going to wander, and you're going to feel like it's not working. But that's normal. Everyone's mind wanders. So as soon as your mind wanders, you catch it and you acknowledge that I'm off course, I need to pull myself back. But here's the thing, I find myself now doing that in everything in life. When someone pisses me off, I breathe, I pull it back, and I realize that they probably didn't do it on purpose. If I find myself slipping into old patterns, doing things I used to do that's not part of this reinvention that I am actively taking place in instigating, then what I have to do is I have to go back, breathe, pull myself back, and I use those tools that I've discovered through meditation. I use those tools to be able to stifle that ego, to stifle that personality, and to let my inner soul really come forward. So I think as I do more videos and I have more conversations with people, I realize that this whole concept of starting over, making age 50 to 75 the best years of your life, and to really reinvent yourself into something that you want to be, someone that you want to be, it's a really common topic. So if this interests you, let's have a conversation. Find me, give me a call, send me an email. I'll talk to everybody because I'm excited about what I'm trying to do. I don't like to call this a spiritual awakening because that sounds way more serious than what I've gone through. But it is an interesting experience, and it starts with meditation, and today's was awesome because I did it out here on this lake. So thanks for joining me.